and Rachel. He was born in Canaan and was one of Jacob's 12 sons. Joseph's story is centered around his dreams and his rise to prominence in Egypt. As a young man, Joseph was favored by his father Jacob, which caused jealousy among his brothers. In addition to that, Joseph had dreams that seemed to indicate that he would have authority over his family. In one dream, he and his brothers were binding sheaves in the field, and Joseph's sheep stood upright while his brother's sheep bowed down to him. In another dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to Joseph. These dreams further intensified the animosity his brothers felt toward him. Joseph's brothers were tending their father's flocks, and Jacob sent Joseph to check on them. When the brothers saw Joseph approaching, they plotted to kill him out of jealousy. However, at the last moment, they decided to sell him to a group of merchants who were passing by. They took Joseph's coat, dipped it in animal blood, and showed it to Jacob, leading him to believe that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. The merchants took Joseph to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. Despite his circumstances, Joseph found favor with Potiphar, and he was put in charge of his household. However, Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of attempting to seduce her, which led to Joseph being thrown into prison. Even in prison, Joseph's abilities become evident, and he gained the favor of prison warden. He interpreted the dreams of two fellow prisoners, the cupbearer and the baker, accurately. Later, when Pharaoh had troubling dreams, the butler remembered Joseph and recommended him to Pharaoh as the interpreter of dreams. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, which were about 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine. He advised the Pharaoh to appoint someone to oversee the storage of food during the years of abundance to prepare for the famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh appointed him as second in command in Egypt, responsible for managing the food supply. During the years of famine, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food. Joseph recognized them but disguised himself. He tested his brothers to see if they had changed and if they still harbored ill feelings toward him. Eventually, Joseph revealed his true identity to them, and they were reconciled. Joseph sent to his father and the rest of his family to come to Egypt, where they settled in the land of Goshen. Joseph provided for his family during the famine, and they prospered in Egypt. Joseph's story highlights themes of forgiveness, reconciliation, and God's providence, as Joseph recognized that God had orchestrated events in his life for a greater purpose. Joseph was the beginning of the story of Moses in Egypt. The reason why the Hebrews are in Egypt, it was because of Joseph. And then generations after Joseph, lumitaw doon si Moses as one of the sons of the slaves in Egypt. Okay? And then you know the story of Moses. That will be all. So next is the 5 selected songs for this concert preview. I hope you are still enjoying the show, and I hope you will enjoy the next 5 songs. Thank you.
Joseph, let me show you how rock and roll in Egypt, sugar. Here we go.
Well, I was wandering along by the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh yeah.
And right behind us, unhealthy animals conserving other cows to the empire. Oh yeah. And the thing goes at the fact that switch and throw it to the good art. Oh yeah.
But it didn't make them fight like such a monster, super shit. Oh no. When the teenagers were as teenagers they ever been.
Well, the dream has got me baffled. Big Joseph, won't you tell me what it is? Well, you know that king is stupid.
I don't have a clue.
Don't be cruel, Joseph.
Help me out, baby.
Well, I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful hills of corn.
Oh, they're beautiful, Joe. They were white, they were golden, and you guess it right behind it came 70 years, tattered and torn. Oh yeah.
Well, the backward is as bad as they had ever been. Oh no.
Joseph, here's this punchline. It's really gonna blow your mind, baby. Flip your lid.
Well, the backward is as bad as they had ever been. Well, the dream has got me, you should come. Give me that show, tell me what it means. Hey, Joseph, won't you tell for a Pharaoh, baby? What this is crazy dream means. Oh, yeah.
Well, I understand about the cornfield, Pharaoh, but if you could just give me a second about the cows.
Hey, Joseph, won't you tell for a Pharaoh, baby? What does this crazy dream mean? Oh, yeah.
Remember the good years in Canaan. The summers were endlessly gold. The fields were a patchwork of clover. Their winters were never too cold. Stroll down the boulevard together. Everything round us was fine.
Now the fields are dead and bare. No joy to be anywhere. At Mountain we drink a bitter wine. Days we used to know where have they gone? Where did they go? And beyond your banners, those and days.
Do you remember those wonderful parties? The splendor of Canaan's cuisine. Extravagant, elegant, poivre. The gifts the Bible has sung. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, We've gone to the other extreme. Now in the dinner now, we only eat them anyhow. It's funny when we lost Joseph's dream. You should know where I began, where did they go, and beyond is your berets. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, his splendor of wine, perhaps we must misjudge the lad. Perhaps it wasn't quite that bad. And how we're missing Joseph's dreams. We used to know where they are, where mystery, save him, save me. Benjamin is straighter than a toboggan. I hear a steel drum sing their song. You're singing, man, you know you've got it wrong. I hear the voice of a yellow bird singing in the trees, it's quite absurd. Oh yes, it's true, Benjamin is straighter than a big bamboo. No but Benjamin is honest as coconut. Sure as the tide was a golden sun. Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun. We are the criminal guilty one. Oh no, not he. How can you accuse him? It's a mystery. Save him. Benjamin is certain than a top palm tree. La 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 la. Not he. How can you accuse him? It's a mystery. Save him. Benjamin is certain than a tall palm tree. In the golden sun, Benjamin is an innocent man. Bananas need a sun. We are the criminal guilty one. Oh no, not he. How can you accuse him? It's a mystery. Save me. Benjamin is certain than a tall palm tree. La 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 la. Oh no, not he. Benjamin is certain than a mystery. Take me. La 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 la.
Draw back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew far, far away. Someone was weeping and the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lightning, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in this, the dawn was breaking and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums,
A flash of light.
my golden coat flowed out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming and the dream is true. The world and we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Still hesitating. Any dream will do. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming and the dream is true. The world and we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our cast of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. We would like to call on stage our UCCA coordinators, starting with our head of the UCCA, Dr. Edward Andresio. Our UCCA coordinators, Professor.
If you know what they say, I wanna toss if you'll make it someday. Shalala toss if you're sealing your pride. You and your dream, but I had a good time. Toss if you know what they say. I wanna toss if you'll make it someday. Shalala toss if you're sealing your pride. You and your dream, but I had a good time.
We would like to acknowledge our musical directors, Professor Grace Maestrado, Professor Lodili Atienza, Nurse Sheila Olivas. And once again po, ang napanood nyo po ay kalahati pa lang po ng actual production. So, may 10 pa pong kanta na hindi namin ipinakita. At yan po ay makikita ninyo sa February 2024. So, kung nag-enjoy po kayo sa pagpanood ng aming palabas ngayon, hintayin nyo po ang full production sa February. Ayan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our cast and crew of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Go, go! Good job!